All right, so you've just landed back from the UK.
Yes, a few days ago, yeah.
So you just
Still yawning.
give us an update.
Went well, lots of seminars, met lots of crazy fiends in the UK and Ireland. It was just a long trip. I was away almost a month just going around gyms and seeing stuff like that, so it wasn't bad, but like I said, you go by yourself. Last time I went Jade Camp was more fun. This time I didn't really do much, just did the seminars and hung out at the gym with Aaron or Aaron's brother Harry and didn't really do much. Just counted down the days to come home. And then you get on that long flight home. It's like shit. I think it's like 13 hours from UK to Singapore and from Singapore to Australia. Actually, you must have got a tailwind because it's only 7.5. Normally it's 8. So when they say 7 something, you're like, cool. There's only like 3 movies I got to watch and maybe a TV show. But I watched so many movies going over, I can't remember them all.
And what was your favourite part of the? I saw you at the the Tower of London and whatever, the Big Ben or whatever.
I went past Big Ben again, yeah, in Westminster. Went called in to see James Bond at MI6. Went past MI5, MI6, and just went in to see M and that, make sure they had the Aston Martin ready for me. And that's about it. Just walked around London really quick there, and then had to get back for a seminar that night, back at another place. So yeah, we were late getting back, so whatever clothes I did the tour in, that's what I had on, went to the seminar in, so no time to change.
And what was the what's the mood over there with Brexit? We heard a lot about it.
People seem normal. Majority of the people I heard talking about it were happy. We're happy that they were out of the EU. So yeah, but everyone just seemed to be as normal. Whereas when I went past Westminster Abbey, and then where Parliament is, there's lots of old people going into Parliament who look like they're from the fucking Crypt Keeper. I mean, these people should be fucking dead, like the House of Lords and the House of Commons.
Yeah.
Some of these old people walking in can barely fucking walk. I'm like, fuck me dead, and usually the cunts making up all the laws and running the country. Just old rich people.
Yeah.
Sitting there pulling the strings, so stupid. Yeah, but then I watched V again on the plane. Remember that movie V for Vendetta? Where at the end they blew up, like Guy Fawkes was going to blow it up. They should have done it. Every fucking parliament should be blown up. As bad as Australia with the census. What about that bullshit?
Yeah.
Did you fill out your census?
I would have loved to, but
They crashed.
No, it got hacked.
I know, it got hacked 4 times. So you figure if they got hacked once or twice, they might have taken it down. But no, they let people log back on, put their information in, get hacked again, and after the 4th time they take it down. And it's like people said. People didn't even know they were getting a census thing because they said it comes in the mail with your number, but on the front of it didn't have your name. It just said to the household. Normally when I get shit that says to the householder, I just throw it in the garbage because it's just crap, so I'm not going to do it. So what, they can say they're going to fine you $180 a day or whatever? Fuck off. It's a free country, isn't it? A democracy, but yet we have to vote or you get fined, or you have to do a census report, so you have to put down everything about you and your family and blah blah blah, so they can keep track of all your shit. They already know everything anyway, so what a load of bullshit. And then they'll fine you $180 a day, you don't do it, so go fuck off.
Yeah, well, they said there was no way the thing was going to crash.
Oh, yeah, or get hacked. It's so secure.
And you
4 times it got hacked.
You put aside the time to do it at that
The
night.
government just made themselves look like right dickheads, didn't they? Fucking idiots. That's safe and secure online. Then some people say they weren't going to put their name in because you had a number. So that number that they sent to the household must have just been a random number for the address of that household, was it? Because if your name's not on the paper that come to the house and there's a number inside, anyone could really use that number. So that number must be tied to the address, not the person. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't know. Like
nobody knows.
Like you're meant to fill it out if you had a friend staying over.
You got to put them down.
Yeah, you got to put them down, and then they don't put themselves down at the I think that's how it works.
So I was at your place, wasn't I?
No, Matt's.
I was at Matt's. Well, put me down.
Yeah.
I was watching TV.
Yeah.
What a load of shit.
Well, they can't do anything now because.
Well, they're saying they're giving you to September 15th now to try and do it again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck it. What a joke.
Well, my in-laws were trying to get because they're not computer savvy. They don't have a computer. So they were trying to ring up and get the paper forms.
You're probably waiting online.
No, I couldn't get through.
The whole thing's a joke.
And yeah, they've had 5 years to prepare for it.
Oh yeah, but then I said they don't even let people really know what was going on in the last week or two beforehand. So a load of shit. Yeah, fuck the governments. When will people learn to stand up to them? Don't get me started on that again.
Yeah, oh look, I just think one of the things I thought people were calling people that, like, I don't really know enough about the whole Brexit thing to give
over there.
But yeah, they were saying that if you voted out, you're a racist or something like that, and it's like.
But wasn't it being in the EU? Didn't they have to give so many millions or billions of dollars every year to the EU? So how could being out of it be a good thing? And even though they're out of it now, the EU, and that's still going to give them trade sanctions or whatever. So I think it was just in the beginning they're thinking if we get out of it, we're not going to get these free whatever trade things are with other countries. But the other countries still need whatever they have. So.
Oh no, I think they were England were paying in, having to pay in.
You got to pay into it,
but weren't getting as much out. But
I know, so they're already ahead. It's a win-win, isn't it?
No, I just think, you know, instead of saying the people that voted against it are you know, calling them names, I'd like the European.
That's what people do these days. Everyone's a racist. The racist gets thrown around like anything.
But I'd like the European Union to say, look, you know, we've done a pretty ordinary job. Half the countries are bankrupt. So it hasn't really been
well, what did you find out? It's probably like the whole soccer thing. The people that run the EU are just fucking wasting money, funneling off.
Yeah.
Just wasting it on special funds for themselves and that sort of shit. But it's like the UN. Look at the UN.
Yeah.
Billions of dollars goes to the UN to be peacekeepers, and any sign of trouble, they fuck off. In Somalia, we're going to protect the people. Oh, the rebels are coming. Let's get out of here. It's like a load of bullshit. Oh, fucking shit.
Yeah.
All goes back to the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and all them cunts playing with people's lives. When you get those couple of big families like that, the Rothschilds who have been in running shit from back in the early days of kings and queens and in the arms business and shit like that, starting wars, funding wars, it's like, to them it's just like people in countries are just like pawns in a big chess game. They just like fucking with them all. And until the people decide to stand up and say enough is enough, they just keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where people are just so tread on now and beaten down, they're just like, okay, we'll do it. People don't need to do it. They never did it back in the old days when they had revolutions, didn't they?
Yeah.
The fucking king and queen took notice then when they fucking stormed the castle and cut their heads off. So, I think again, people need to take a stand and turn against the governments. Especially the governments that are bad and don't listen to the people. They ask people to go and vote. When the people vote a certain way, the government says, oh no, we're not having that. And they overturn the vote. Then why ask people to fucking vote? So.
No, well, the good thing is, I think people, like, there's all these different groups rising up that are getting, we've seen in our own elections over here, they wanted to kick out all the small parties out of the Senate.
That didn't go too well, did it?
Yeah, and they've ended up with more. And
they needed to kiss ass to get their votes, didn't they?
And it just shows you that...
But Turnbull, what's he done? Turnbull hasn't done shit as a Prime Minister. And look at him, he shouldn't even be getting a wage. He's worth, what, a couple of $100 million, his family and him. He shouldn't even be getting a wage. Arnold didn't take a wage when he was Governor of California. He said he doesn't need the money. So why does Turnbull need $400,000 a year or $500,000, whatever it is, for Prime Minister? He doesn't need that, but he'll take it, doesn't he, and all the perks that come with it. And then he was talking about housing for children and how people should help their children get homes and that because they're so expensive these days. Yeah, it's okay for him. He brought his fucking daughter or son a place down there on the water, a couple of $1 million. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. They're all out of touch with fucking reality and actual normal people in Australia.
Yeah.
They live in their little fucking fantasy world, sitting there talking shit.
Yeah.
Talking about what laws they should make and what they should pass when... Look at the dickhead Baird. He sold off what? Said he was going to sell off the power lines and the grids and whatever else for $20 billion. But he came up $10 billion short, didn't he? So he sold off the power lines, but now he's got two Chinese companies fighting over the grids that he's going to sell off, and then they said that would make power prices cheaper. And that's what we do here. We just sell off whatever we own. Our government sells off our assets, And then we don't own them anymore. We have to lease them back from the people we just sold them to. How fucking dumb's that?
No, even
Fucking
more.
stupid.
No, we sell stuff to China, and then we spend $50 billion
Buying it back.
building submarines to protect us against them coming over and invading us.
That's stupid. But they will send metal over there. They will buy it back. We used to have manufacturing plants here, but not anymore. So they will get it here, send it over there, and then buy it back once they've done something to it. Fucking stupid, yeah. But the whole government's selling off our stuff to the Chinese now. So that'd be good. It'd be good that the Chinese own our electricity and that next, won't it? Fucking stupid. It's bad. Like when I drive down here in the morning, you got to pay all those tolls. Tolls on the road, tolls on the bridge. That all goes to private companies now. Before it used to be, you paid a toll on the bridge for the upkeep of the bridge. Like I said, they'd collected 19 million in tolls and only 3 million went back in the upkeep of the bridge. Where'd all the other money go? Like the M5 and all these other ones, motorways. That's all gone to a private company now, so they don't give a shit. What about the Commonwealth Bank? In their quarterly thing again this year, right now they've made 19 point something billion profit. That's good, isn't it? Why they still rate people over fucking late charges. Oh, here's a late fee on your bank account, $8. Oh, here's an overdrawn thing. Well, no. If you're overdrawn, if I've got no money in my account, how the fuck can you take $8 out? Or then if you are overdrawn, you've taken money out, and now you've made me overdrawn, so now you're going to charge me for being overdrawn.
No, well, a good one is if you need to pull, $4,000 out of your account to pay a bill or something like that. They charge you.
I know. Well, they charge you to use a different cash machine.
Yeah.
What a joke.
You got to, after you enter politics, you got to set up a bank.
I will. I just get someone into politics who's there for the people, actually cares for the people and the good of the country, not themselves or their self-interest groups or their buddies who they're giving backhanders to. Just tell the fucking truth, for God's sakes. How hard is that?